Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome everyone to the Aspiring Authors Lab Morning Show. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Gertrude J. Chapman, your number one inspirational book coach. And I'm here to help you generate that revenue and be successful writing your book. So hit that share button and share this broadcast out with your friends. Now, you know the theme for this month, what we've been talking about building self confidence for authors, building your self confidence where you could just start writing your book and generating that revenue from the knowledge and experience that you already have. And today's topic is something that's very, very important. And we're going to talk about why does reading improve your writing? Why does reading improve your writing? So, this is something that, a lot of times people don't think about. They don't think about, how reading is very important, especially if they say that they're a writer or, an author. Now, I'm going to tell you, I love reading. I love it because I can escape to places that I often dream of, or I find something that I never thought of, or I find a different way of doing things. And books are very important when you can experience being yourself and expanding your mind. Now, I'm going to tell you, the written words, they paint pictures. As you're reading, they help you visualize yourself being in a certain place, or you may, picture yourself accomplishing a task, or it's giving you an idea by introducing, something new, something that you never ever thought of. Every author, thank you for joining me today. Every author should have a boatload of books that they have read or they're reading. I wish I could show you mine. Maybe one day I will. I have books upon books upon books. There's books that I have even given away because I had so many. But I love reading. And they're not there for decorations. I have read those books. I have read them and collected them over the years. And I even go back, now and reread books. You know, the beauty of reading is you're expanding your mind to see things differently. And it's so important because you don't want to go through life with stagnant ideas and ideas that don't work anymore. Our minds are like computers. Thank you for joining me today. They're like computers, our minds. And you must constantly update your mind to keep fresh ideas coming, to bring value. When you say you're going to be an author, to bring value to your audience, it's very important that you read and read books that will benefit you and will enhance you, because your mind is a powerful tool and it will produce just what you put into it. And as you're reading, you're daily refreshing your mind by bringing in fresh ideas. And they come into you as you writing your book, okay? Sometimes I'm sitting there writing and ideas are coming so fast that I have to stop and pick up my phone and record what I'm saying, because ideas are coming so fast. And I always tell authors to always have something available where you could record your thoughts, because just like they come quickly, they also, you also forget them just as fast, okay? So reading is very, very important. Reading is very important because it it will even help you to easily write your books, because it helps you with content flow. It helps you with content flow because you don't want to have choppy content. And I think we talked about that on yesterday's broadcast. You don't want your content to be choppy, but you want it to flow from one idea to the next idea. And The more you read, thank you for joining me today. The more you read, the more you will improve on your writing. You will be able to express yourself in ways that are relevant for your audience. That's what reading does. That's what reading does. Now, let me ask you this. What is the last good book that you read? What is that last good book that you read? And what did you learn that helped you accomplish a goal or enlighten your mind? Think about that. What is that last good book you read that gave you an aha moment, or you learned something new, or you learned something that you are implementing, today that you did not know before or did not do before? Just like you read books to gain knowledge, so does your audience. They're looking for books that you haven't even written yet. And this, my friend, is why you should practice reading quality books to improve on your writing skills. It's very important. Thank you for joining me today. It's very, very important. Matter of fact, it's vital because your credibility is at stake. And better yet, with all that talent and experience that you have, it would be a huge waste of time not to produce books to advance someone else's knowledge. There's so much inside of you. There's so much. There's so much that you haven't even tapped into, but it's there. Another thing I find that's very important, reading brings clarity. It brings clarity to your message because you have the ability to emphasize with your readers and convey things that emotionally touch them. Touching them on that level, to move them, to make them feel, what you are writing about, to make you that connection that's happening, to make them feel, that's very, very, very important. Remember, your writing is flowing from your inner computer. Your words are not choppy. Thank you for joining me today. They're not choppy. They're flowing. Nor are you guessing and wondering what you should write. I call this writing from the core. And that's why you should never hold back on your brilliance or shun your uniqueness. Never. Read and expand your mind. Read and expand your mind. That's very important. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, I love reading. I love reading because it's so refreshing. Before I ever thought about, being an author or a book coach, I love reading and writing. I loved it. And I still do. Once upon a time, I used to write just for the fun of it. Just to see how far I could expand my mind, to come up with all these possibilities. All these possibilities. How far I could stretch my imagination. And I'm going to tell you, I came up with some wonderful things. And, I would go back and read what I had written, and I couldn't believe what came out of me. You need to try that. Expand your mind and see how far you could expand it to come up with all these wonderful things. It's possible for you. It's possible for you. I didn't know that at that time that reading was helping me to improve on my writing. I just did it. And like I say, it's possible for you too. Have you ever thought of it that way? That reading can help you go to a place to expand your mindset, to be able to convey your message to your audience in the most productive way possible. Now I'm going to tell you, for those of you who may be struggling with writer's block and other writing challenges, I encourage you to find a good book that speaks to you, a book that speaks specifically to you, what you are going through. Find that book and read it. And when you finish that book, choose another book. And when you finish that book, another book. But keep reading and expanding your inner computer. Keep expanding. I always have 2 and 3 books that I'm reading at a time. That's just me. That's just me. My tablet is full of books. Full of books that I'm constantly reading to expand my mindset, to improve on my writing. I'm not telling you things to do that I don't do. That's why I'm telling you these things. Because if they work for me, they'll certainly work for you. I can't take you where I've never been, but if I've been there, I can sure tell you how to get there and how to be profitable and successful writing your book. Just like the old saying says, how does it go? Reading is fundamental. It certainly is. Reading is fundamental. So pick up that book that speaks to you, and read it. Read it. And I hope that you have received value from the topic today, what I was talking about. Why does reading improve your writing? I hope that you received tons of benefit from that, tons of value, because there's so much in this message today. So much in this message. And I want to invite you to visit our website and check out our products. You could go there by going to bit.ly/Passion into Profits 2021. That's bit.ly/Passion into Profits 2021. And I'm going to tell you, authors, read and allow your mind to be enlightened with truths, okay? Truths you could use that will enhance your life. Because what you have on the inside of you is very important. That's your treasures. That's your treasures. Invest in yourself. Always invest in yourself. Okay? First. Because you worth more than that vehicle or that home or that piece of jewelry or whatever it is that you're hoping to purchase. Okay? You are worth it. You worth more. You worth more than a Rolls Royce. Okay? And I want you to see yourself that way. See yourself and what you have on the inside of you as valuable. Because you are worth it. So visit our website at bit.ly/Passions into Profits 2021. And I want to thank you for joining me today on the Aspiring Authors Lab Morning Show. And I invite you to join us again for another great topic. Don't forget to share this broadcast out to your friends. Remember, this is your time. This is your season. This is your turning point. So have a great rest of the day.